loudest hand clap ever. We're gonna wait. On 3, I want y'all to start clapping for Red Storm. 1, 2, 3, give it up. Give it up for it.
Let's go, poet.
All right.
She don't get me. She gave me that.
All right. You know, I do a lot of these events all over the country, and I'm grateful for that. But a lot of times y'all see me, I'm walking around, that's my nerves, you know what I mean? I have so much going through my head and a lot is being said and I can't let that mix in with what I already come here to do. Sometimes you get sidetracked by other people's opinions and conversations, which all of it might be good, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't what I come to do. So I come here for her. She saw me at an event, never met her. She was there with another poet, and eventually she ended up calling me for this. She saw something in me that wanted y'all to hear what I'm about. Now, first of all, I'm an HBO Deaf Poet 3 times, seasons 4, 5, and 6. I've been on Broadway 6 times with Charlie Murphy. I toured with Mike Epps, Charlie Murphy, man. Tommy Davidson. I've been on the R&B Diva show. I've been on Lisa Ray Real McCoy TV show. I've been on Prison Break, the TV series. I've been in the Voters' Rights March. Michael Bay's radio show. I've opened up for Fantasia, Yolanda Adams, John Legend, Stevie Wonder, on and on and on. But I've also smoked enough cocaine for everybody in this town. I've also spent 14.5 years in prison. I watched my mama die in there, you know what I mean? And that was when it was sink or swim. What you think do? Forget what all these other people doing. What you gonna do? See, I grew up in the Superfly era, you know. I did 3 book reports in my life. One of them was Jackie Robinson, the other one was Al Capone, and the other one was Superfly. So that shows you what, I come from Chicago, so it's, you know, it's a lot more going on in Chicago than what's right here. You got a lot more people, so that means a lot more convicts, a lot more prostitutes, a lot more addicts, a lot more broken cars and all that. Just doubles and triples what's going on right here. So I grew up in the Superfly era. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wanted to be Bill Matlock. I wanted to be Bill Matlock for the Cubs, 3-time batting champion. Yeah, I wanted to do that. But when I stepped outside my dorm with the baseball practice, I also walked past them Superfly dudes. It was right there. See, this world about choices, decisions, and consequences. You had them same choices, but you went that way. I went this way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's low.
So Superfly the baddest dude in the world. To me, he whooped the police at the end of the movie, picked up his briefcase, and walked off. And what came on? You understand what I'm saying? Scarface didn't do that. Nino Brown didn't do that. He told on everybody. King of New York didn't do that. Got shot, he was in the back of the cab in the car. Belly and them, they ain't do none of that. DMX, they ain't do none of that. Superfly did that. Billy D. Williams, he popped that Colt 45 can, what happened? Women just appeared out the smoke. Am I right or wrong?
Does it every time.
So the same thing your kids watching that influenced them on TV, we had some influences too. So when I was drinking, you know, I used to like 7-Up. Drinking 7-Up after watching that commercial a few times, when I went in the store, my hand just reached. I don't know how. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm sitting on my porch, man. And I'm watching. You got the drug dealers, you got these other dudes. You feel me? I'm the only child. I'm the youngest child. I'm the grandchild that was living with my grandparents. You dig? My mama, she doing what she doing, you know? I'm over here with my grandparents. My grandparents spoil me to death. It's a bad thing to do, spoil your kids. It's a very bad thing to do. Learn how to manipulate you all through that and get everything you want all his life. Until he came to, now he's so grown and he expecting all this stuff and the world ain't like that. You know what I mean? But, you know, I come over with my grandparents and once they gave me them keys, and they say, boy, I'll be home at 5 o'clock. Don't have nobody over here. Don't have nobody in my house. Right? Which way you gonna go, man? See, them little high school conversations, man. Where the little ones go? They gone? Them little high school conversations, man. You know, they can change your life. You know, go a little something like this. Your buddy run up, you at the locker. Your buddy run up. Hey, man, you going to 6 period? You know, Miss Jackson be tripping when you miss 6 period. Then your other buddy run up. Hey, forget Miss Jackson. Yo, Bobby crib with some weed, 6-pack, few girls. Just that simple.
That's what it's up, bro. That's what it's
Which
up.
way you gonna go? I went to Bobby and them crib. It took me 25 years to make it back to my son.
Oh, Lord.
You understand what I'm saying? These are simple choices, decisions, and consequences. You know, that can't none of y'all stop from happening. You can be the greatest parent in the world. Teach them all the history you want.
That's true.
Teach them all the history you want. Teach them all the Bible you want.
Yeah.
When you duck around that corner, he on his own.
That's right.
I'm 45 years old. I still get peer pressure. Don't you?
Yeah. That's right.
When you at the spot, know you got to go to the crib. And dudes say, let's get one more. The game's still on.
Yeah.
Man, I got to go. This at 50, man.
Yeah.
But we capable of handling that
Right.
at 50. They ain't capable of that at 14, 15 years old. I was shooting 2 grams a day every day at 15. Every day. By 19, I was strung out. I was Pookie. I was G Money. Remember G Money in the movie? He was behind that fishbowl smoking the missile. That was me.
Wow.
That was me. By 19, I was smoked out. My mama, armed robberies, went to prison, 6 years. Learned how to put my pain on a piece of paper, though. That's where that started at. I learned how to put my pain on a piece of paper. Them cats don't, they got 80 years. They don't want to hear no boo-hoo.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Yes, sir.
So I learned how to put my pain on a piece of paper, but I jumped right out of jail and ran right back to the block. Like they missed me or something.
No money.
You understand where I'm coming from? My mama steady telling me, them boys don't mean you no good. Them boys don't mean you no good. Oh, mama, you don't know what you're talking about. They're my homies, my GD brothers, they're my Larry Hoover brothers. I had to find out that Larry Hoover is the leader of the GDs and he ain't gonna lead me nowhere but to a cell right next to him. Where he go? Right there. So where he leading us to? Right there. But I ain't learned. It took me 3 times to go in and out, in and out. That 3rd time, my mama died. Yeah. I kept saying, God, 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 I gotta stop this, I gotta stop this, I gotta stop this before my mama died. God, God, I gotta stop this, because I knew all the time I wasn't supposed to be no basehead. You feel me? It was something about, you say you take that away from him, you right. If you take the crack away from me, what I'm gonna do? I've been doing this for 30 years, every day. What you gonna do? You gotta have something to fill the void. Poetry filled my void. All right. That's a blessing though. So I'm in this jail, you know. listening to Tupac, listening to White Man's World. I'm listening. I'm like, brother, you sure right. You sure right. White man, I'm studying hollering at the white man about wanting to make me. Now they got this thing where they go in your cell, you turn around, you got to lock your own door. They don't even want to work and come lock the door like they're supposed to. They make you lock yourself in there. Train. So, you know, I'm arguing back and forth with this white man. He said, Mr. Reddick, I'm tired of you. You're always talking all this revolutionary stuff. If you don't like it in here, stay out of here. You sure right. You sure right. You sure right, white man. You sure right. You know what? You all right with me. Now, my whole mentality changed. Yeah. My whole mentality changed. And then my mom's passed. And then I heard it. God say, boy, you stop smoking that stuff, I'm gonna open the clouds for you. You stop smoking that stuff, boy, I'm gonna open the clouds for you. That's where it hit. From that moment on, my addiction was gone. I got out. I came to a poetry spot. I did, you know, I saw some people who was doing their little thing. You know, but they don't know I've been doing this for 10 flat. I'm the man put everybody to sleep in the cell house. Wow. You know, I spit the poems. I learned how to project my voice in here. I'm stage ready. Y'all ain't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I spit. Right, bro. They bum rushing me, Joe. They bum rushing me like they ain't never heard nothing like it before in their life. There was a cat walking around with some CDs just like y'all got. You know what I mean? Whole box full of them. He walk up to me and say, hey man, this is about change and hustle. This is about a business plan. This is about I am the job. You ain't got to, I'm not filling out no application. Man, what? I am the job. You feel what I'm saying? So I saw that man selling them CDs. He come up to me and say, hey, you want to buy my CD? I said, what you got on there? He said, these are my poems. About 10 tracks. I said, how much it cost? $10. I said, whoa, them crap prices, bro. So you mean to tell me that you get on stage and you pop these little poems and you sell these for $10 a pop? Okay, I ain't got $10 right now, but I'm gonna get back at you. So I stood in the cut and I watched this dude, man. He got off about 80 joints and I was better than him. So if he can do that, oh my God, you done gave me a new hustle. These crack prices, I was same thing, bag, CD, jail, free. Hold it, man. Jail? And you ain't going to jail. Free. Jail. Oh, I'm going to hang out with you dudes for a minute over here. Wow. You understand? Then Russell Simmons just dropped out the clouds like on the video game or something. Blue. Hey, I like that. You on the show. Mike Epps, drop out the clouds. Everybody started dropping out the clouds. Tyler Murphy, all these different people. But at the same time, I take all of that lightly. Because I'm one hit away from being right back where I was. I take all that stardom lightly. You understand? I'm a finder of lost souls.
That's it.
What was that? Business? My business is finding lost souls. My occupation is cleaning them up. What's that next word? My service go to the prostitutes, to the hoes, to the convicts, to the dope fiends. I serve them.
That's right.
You know what I mean? What was the last word? You tell me. You tell me my significance after I get through doing what I'm doing.
That's good stuff.
You understand? I am the rope for everybody in the hole. They all down there. All them people that we need, they in that hole with no rope. Because we walk around them all day. We see them on the corners. They standing there like gargoyles. They there every day. You understand? Well, there's no rope. There was a rope there for me. And I jumped up on it. I kept falling off of it. But what? The rope was still there, man. So finally I tied a knot and I held on. And then I made my way out that hole. You understand? I can stop recidivism myself. Put them all in the room. Every inmate that's 1 year short from going home. Trap them after I finish talking to them. That makes me a problem. See, understand this. All this what we was talking about, we know this. We looking for the solution. The solution is, first of all, understand that they create the problem to create the solution. They create a problem and give you the solution that you think you need now. They're going to create the problem and then run up, oh, we got the solution. And we all fall for it and run with that. The solution is this, like, this here is great. You're right, this is great. This is Mecca. But I be at these joints all the time. As soon as I leave, so does Mecca. So does the whole conversation. You feel me? This ain't just small town America. This big America, period. This was going down. They're trying to put a fence around the whole joint. You feel me? Drugs and violence and these, look, we come up BC before crack. These kids come up after crack. It's a whole different world, man. All this, when you talking about what we used to do, yeah, that's before crack. Yeah. They ain't got that mentality, bro. They ain't got that mentality. When you step outside your house, yeah, hey, man, get on up the street with that. Okay, all right, mister, we straight. No, they might pull a pistol on you now. That's why you got to be the pack and preach. But this is by design. This is by design. Don't never look around the design of this. This is by design. It's by design why there are no fathers. Crack took away the fathers. When you go downtown and you look at big business America and lunchtime come, it's all women coming up out of there. They taking care of the business. That's why they talking to dudes like they talking to them now. Because we fell for the okie doke. Now, I'm 45 years old. I'm proud of that age group that fell off. That's where it fell off at. In that age group, people was born from 68 to 78. That's where it fell off at. All of us went to prison and left all the shorties, the mothers, to fend for themselves. And then they getting cracked out, and then now it just spreads. You know what I mean? How could you get somebody to stop selling cocaine and stop selling crack? That's a hard issue. Money is money, and they stuck right there. And they thinking, you know, but I can definitely make them understand when you play basketball, who you want to be like. When you trying to come up, who you want to be? You want to be, huh? Well, who you trying to be? Pablo? They shot him down like a dog running in his drawers. What you think you gonna do to your black self? It ain't gonna happen, homie. They not gonna let you do that. Now, we jump to the music. She brought that up. The misogyny of hip hop. You know what I mean? There's no balance in the music, first of all. Trey Songz don't sound nothing like Teddy Pendergrass, man. Right. And they ain't talking about the same things. You understand what I'm saying? You had a balance in the music. You had X-Clan and you had 2 Live Crew. You had a balance in the music. You could pick and choose whatever you want to listen to. Alright? Now, you got Queen Latifah now, Moni Love, Salt and Pepper. All these strong black women that was rapping. When you look at their album covers, what did you see? Blackness. They on their stoop. Power. Right? Until what? They put a little Kim on there like this here. That turned black women into black bitches. That's what that does. And they know what they doing. Because you put yourself out there like that, what they gonna call you?
That's true.
But they make it look cool over the TV, so everybody, now the girls calling each other that, and
if you don't call them that, they ain't got no love for you either. They want to be called that now. It's crazy. Yeah.
You feel me? NWA turned niggas under the struggle to niggas with an attitude, F the police. Say that to the police and watch what happened to you. You're going straight to jail.
That's true.
It's all a plot and plan.
No PR.
You understand? I got 10 albums. I got an album, a song finna be on, right on that album right there, finna be on R&B Divas, me and Selena Johnson. They not gonna put that on no, they not, Interscope owns Seagrams. They own Seagrams. So if I make a song saying gin kill your liver, you think they gonna hire me? No, they want me, I got me some gin and juice. Everybody got their cup, but they ain't chipped in. That was a commercial for your slave masters to run them people straight to that store and get some more of that gin to go along with your house. So, you know, I'm a believer in a higher power, which I choose to call God. And I ain't scarred up. I look at people in the world, I know I'm gonna smoke more coke than you, boy. Look at me, my teeth here, everything cool. You feel me? I don't look 45, do I? It's a purpose for that. God wanted me to go do whatever he took me through the wilderness, just like Paul and all the rest of them. I ain't no different from Paul, Luke, Daniel, and the last year. None of them dudes, they me. I am them. But I speak for a chosen group of people. I just speak for those people. You know what I mean? Everybody looks over their heads. So after y'all go back to y'all nice little lives, back to y'all nice little Camrys, remember those people. Because they too can be me. Change starts individually, which turns into a collective. That's period. Revolution ain't supposed to be televised, you sure right. Because as soon as you televise, they're going to come crush you. So when y'all get it together, first thing you do is,
there you go, brother. Close the camera.
if you can stop 10 people from selling crack and 10 more to go to jail, you better. Because they're coming to find you, man. You messing with their money. You go back throughout your history. From Abraham Lincoln to Tupac. Anybody that was about something that they couldn't control and change, they're going off with your head. This ain't no different than the Roman government. This is the Roman and Babylonian days. Bush and his satanic brothers going to stay paid. But one slave strayed away. You understand? So before I do any type of poetry, or show you what's on that CD, or give you why I'm so notoriety, got so much notoriety around the country, I want to let you know that I'm just an ex-crackhead that God saved through faith. The stronger your faith is, the less God has to entertain you with public displays. The stronger your faith is, less God has to entertain you with public displays.
That's it,
For
bro.
you to believe that God is God. I got a strong faith in themselves that I knew I wasn't supposed. It was something bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? And he took me out of there and he put me on stages across this world to speak for those people. But understand this. Understand this. This is a small town compared to Chicago. So your 1,000 crackheads is like major compared to 1,000 of them in Chicago. You will never see them in Chicago because there's too much room. And here you say everybody should know everybody in the town. Look, man, it takes a few good examples with courage and a strong mouthpiece to make them shorties move, man. You understand?
That's it, bro.
You gotta have something for them to do. Ain't where the baseball programs. When I was a shorty, it was all types of athletics going on. It was all type of athletics going on. Serena Williams and them hit that little green ball till they couldn't miss. They wasn't on Compton Avenue with the Bloods and the Crips, man. They hit that ball till they couldn't miss it, man. You feel me? So if you don't have no options, where else you expect them to go? If the streets, if the pimps, players, and the hustlers, and the dope fiends is the ones that's teaching the kids, the only ones that's teaching the kids, you can't knock them. Because they doing what you ain't doing. So if they come out with the lip, hey, that's on you, Pops. Because you ain't teach them nothing. So he called, hey, this how you beat the white man. You take this, you double that up, you double that up, and you double that up, and you get on out of here. If ain't nobody else teaching them no other way, what you expect them to do? Now they so far gone, and you won't stick the Bible up under their nose. They don't, That's like a prostitution church. You know how they feel. You know how they feel. You know how long it took me, man, before I could understand anything about somebody talking to me about God. I was so full of embalmed with cocaine. I didn't want to hear that, man. Move around, man. You blowing my house. That's the truth. And that's how people feel, man. You can't rush up on them with that, man. You got to clean them up first before they can even understand what you're talking about, man. Whether it be the pastor, the Islam dude, or whatever dude you want to say, they're not going to understand none of that unless you clean them up first, man. They're not going to, he ain't got to be no dolphin. He can just be a thief.
That's true.
You got a saved horse thief. Yeah, he's saved, but did you deal with the horse teeth part of it? Did you deal with that part first?
That's it.
You take everything away, but you still got the horse teeth. Did you take care of that? You understand what I'm saying? So this is Mecca. But don't let Mecca go when this here over with. You got to take this and you got to, hey, work on your household, get your household straight, and then knock on your neighbor door.
That's it. Amen.
And if he don't want to holler, all right, brother, I rewind and be back. I ain't got time to be debating with you about what's going on here. Because they showing it to you all over the TV, man. Remember this. They show it to you before it happened to you. That's right. So y'all see all this stuff about the White House blowing up and all this. It's in the making. Yeah, it's in the making. They up to something. They up to something. But see, I'm the type of dude that I pull the sewer thing up and give him a little hat with the light on. I'm going down up in there. Is y'all coming? Or y'all staying out there with them? That's what the Terminator is about. John Connor. The people against the machine. This is design. Y'all wanna do something? Y'all get all the black people in South Carolina and Greenwood. Go up to the state capitol and say, hey man, we ain't leaving here till y'all amend the 13th Amendment. Amend that. Amend that. The 13th Amendment. That'll solve a lot of problems. Y'all know where I'm coming from? Slavery was abolished. What's the next word? Slavery was abolished except. That's the next word. Except. And they put them cuffs on you, boy. It's all about design. They can't keep you out here, they're going to put you in there. When New Orleans went up and our flood came, who do you think cleaned that stuff up? Angola prisoners. Get them shovels, get out there, we're going to put you in that box in your drawers till you beg to come and clean something up. That's slavery. It's prison warfare, psychological warfare, spiritual warfare going on. And a part of this prison industrial industry, you are a ticket, you are a receipt on the stock market. Those prison cells have to be filled. Have to be. When you understand that, that's the first part of overcoming that. When you see it, it's like you know they shooting around that corner. Is you going around there? No, well, they putting people in prison around this corner. 13th Amendment. They making me a slave again. I ain't crazy. You still going around there? That's the way your mind gotta work. That's the way your mind gotta work. You gotta be able to tell the shorty, what, man, pull your pants up. But I meant to speak on that too. Only way the shorty's gonna pull their pants up, stop sagging, is the girls, females. Females, period. Because they decide what's cool.
He ain't lying, y'all.
So
So if the girls ain't getting them no play, boy, pull your pants up. No, that's nasty. Pull your pants up. I'm not giving you, no, we can't go to the show. No, we can't go to prom, nothing. Pull your pants up.
Come on, that's good stuff.
If the girls tell them, because the dude will wear a pink bunny suit if his daughter can get him something from the girl. What you talking about? What you talking about? He'd be out there in a pink bunny suit and some heels if he think he can get this particular girl.
That's right.
Girls got to control that. Young ladies, tell them to pull their pants up. Because don't nobody, hey, come around some cats I know like that. Watch what happens to them. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is just me, man. I love these type of conversations, but I also love for it to go further. I'm just, you know, I ain't got no doctorates. I got a doctorate in them lashes them people put on me. I got a doctorate in how to come off this coke. I got a doctorate in how to change your life and take a piece of something I wrote on a piece of paper. You know what I mean? And I'm booked all over the country.
That gift, man, bring it.
You feel me? The gift is the story, though. The gift is the story. Anybody can write a rhyme. Anybody can write a rhyme. All you got to do is sit down and take your time. But the story is the gift. I've been through a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? I took my family through a lot. I stole everything in the house. Took everything. I took 15, 16 years off my grandparents' life with my garbage. They didn't have to be bothered with my garbage. You feel what I'm saying? Me stealing and smoking and you know, a bust of cataracts in her eyes, from waking up every sound that she hears. She goes, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know what I mean? And from that, I learned that I owe people, man. I do this because I owe people. There's people still out there right now today, man. I gave them that cocaine in '82. They still strung out, man, and look at me. People around my hood is so amazed. How did this guy get out of that? I don't know. It just, hey, just one day, I woke up. But like what? Woke up from what? What did I wake up from? That what them people laid on me, man. You know, they gave me the dream that I could be. That's an illusion.
Yeah.
That's an illusion. That's an illusion. But it took a little, I mean, some gotta die for others to live. That's a true statement, man. That's a true statement. Some people gotta die for others to live. I'm just blessed that I'm not that one. I'm the one on the other side of the tracks where I can come back and say, look, shorty, it's like this here. The people got a plan for you. Either you can roll with it, or matter of fact, why don't you just go run in front of a bus? You save your family a whole lot of hurt and trouble, man. My granddaddy told me that a long time ago. Now I know what he meant. He said, you're killing us. Go on, run in front of that bus. Oh, get him out of here. And I was, man, we going back and forth, but now I understand what he said. I should have ran on in front of that bus, man. I'd have saved my family a whole lot of hurt and trouble if I don't want to change. Because they didn't raise me like that. But that's another key in it. That's why I know it don't matter. Don't matter how you raise your kids. You can stand over them all day. You know what I mean? Some of that standing over them might make them run that way. You know what I'm saying? It's all choices, decisions, and consequences, man. You know what I mean? And you gotta find you some type of higher power in your life. I don't care if you believe, if you pick a tree out there and believe in that. You know what I'm saying? You better find you something to believe in. Even if they say, well, the tree can cut it down. You cut the tree down. Well, which tree is it? Can't cut my tree down. You know what I'm saying? But it's about the belief in a higher power that can restore you to sanity and bring you back to your original state before this world played these games on you. You know what I mean? Because it's going to go down tomorrow. And the next day, it's going to get worse and worse. I heard you say something about 50 years from now. Well, when I was born, it was the Black Panthers, and it was the gangs was helping the neighborhood, food drives, and all this type of stuff. 10 years later, 15 years later, we fighting belt buckles, hitting people with sticks, sicking dogs on them. 15 years later, they shooting, doing this and that. 15 years later, they're gonna be throwing hand grenades. And that's the way it look. That's the way it look, right? Unless the people that care about the shorties do something about it. Make them people put some programs here. You know what I'm saying? We had schools in high schools in Chicago that didn't have no water in the pool for 15 years. But this other school does, but we both public schools. So why is that? Because you closer to the white folks hood over here. So you want to have water in the pool, tennis courts, all type of gymnastics and all type of stuff. But over here, we ain't got no water in the pool. No security. No none of that. So that's how they mess us up, man. They make us not, if you ain't got nothing to do, you gonna go find something to do. And 9 times out of 10, you gonna find the wrong thing. Because you searching and you looking and you seeking and you feel what I'm saying? And that's the plot that they lay on you. So I'm gonna do something for y'all, and I just had to get that out and let y'all know, man, this is cool, but it can't just stay in these rooms. Amen. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't in these rooms. And half time out of 10, you got to do it quick, fast, in a hurry. Because shorty's attention spans is this short.
Yes, it.
You understand what I'm saying? So the people that got the power to make things happen have to sacrifice on go out on the limb and make this happen with the understanding that they don't want you to do this. The state is not going to be with you. The city is not going to be with you if all of a sudden you want to have athletics again all over town.